Be in the know when it comes to home inspections. Should I do a home inspection before I purchase my new home? In the past few years, it's been really common to see contracts known as an as-is contract. And many of these as-is contracts also had a notation in their terms with the waiver for right to inspect or right to inspection. That is not such a good idea, my folks, my friends. The home could be riddled with issues and problems, along with the fact that you could run into open permit issues, because permit issues are actually inspection issues. So even though permits could exist, they could be left unhandled. The title companies generally do a search, but there still could be some open permits. And so you could run into problems, and that really can happen when you're doing the quote unquote as is with under the terms waiver of the right to inspection. So basically you're buying a home, and whatever you end up with after you paid that final payment and you closed on that property, whatever you end up with, good luck, that's what you got. And there can be a lot of things that were unseen to the naked eye that might not have been known, and hopefully not known to the seller, which is for another video. I am Dr. Ron Repacy, your real estate doctor with Realty One Group Paradise. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. We're going to be bringing you great tips and things to understand in the world of real estate, finance, and also some health and wellness issues as well. So, should I do a home inspection? Let's dive right in. And to start out with, my answer to that, for me, myself, and I, is yes. Definitely do the home inspection. I think it's a fantastic idea. A home is a monstrous investment. And so I really personally think it's a great idea. You want to hire a licensed company to start out with. So you want to hire a licensed home inspection company. They will schedule to come out and do the inspection. The home inspections, they can be pretty long. They might take 2 to 3 hours to perform. So they'll come out to your home and do the inspection. There are different types of inspections. There's something known as a 4-point inspection. Insurance companies often order a 4-point inspection, and that'll consist of the electrical, it'll be the roof, the plumbing, the heating. So the electrical, the plumbing, the heating, the roof, and they do those items because they really want to look for basically a hazard overview. So that's called the 4-point inspection. Get a 4-point inspection, roof, they'll inspect for any damage there, which was a huge issue, obviously, with Hurricane Irma several years ago, the plumbing and the heating and the electrical. Number 2 is a detailed home inspection. And typically when you have your home inspected, if you're a buyer and you're going to buy a property, you will get a detailed home inspection. This is the most common type, and the reports that they would give you could be anywhere from 15 to 30 pages. So there could be a very, very detailed inspection report, which is fantastic. The inspector will come out and they're going to look, again, we mentioned the roof. Obviously, nowadays, they're going to be checking out to make sure that there's no crack or damage or leaks that could be potentially coming from the roof area. They're going to look at the metal type, the shingle type, the tile type. They're going to look for visual and structural damage. Now, the inspectors will either get up on the roof, but nowadays they're also starting to do it by drone, which I think you're going to see the majority or many of the modern home inspection companies are going to be doing the inspection, and insurance companies are utilizing these technologies too by drone. They're also going to look at your walls. They're going to look for any cracks or any defects, any problems that could exist in the walls. They're also going to look at your windows. They're going to look for issues there, for leaks. They're going to look at the window sills. They're going to dive into the electrical. They're going to see if you're up to code, looking at your electrical panels. They're going to check your plumbing, the toiletry, the showers, all these really, really important things. The air conditioning, which is a very expensive item, making sure that that's working properly. They're also going to look at your appliances. They're going to check those over, etc. They get down and look at the GFI, the ground fault outlets. They're going to look at your switches. If you have a swimming pool, an outside pool, they'll look at the pool equipment. They're basically going to check over the exterior and the interior of the home to give you some detailed assessments as to what things look good or maybe what things don't look so good. It's very important to be aware of potential issues and problems, especially so that you're prepared for the potential costs and the cost to do these repairs, my friends. So really, really important. So what happens when these issues are found, you say? Well, generally, the seller can be asked to repair or fix certain items that you request to be fixed, or the buyer could ask for credit, or the buyer could possibly ask for a price reduction. And these things haven't been happening very much in the last 2 years. So in 2021 and 2022, sellers that are getting hit with escalator clauses, bidding wars. I think many of you know the amount of people that are submitting contracts on a home. And so basically, the sellers have been fairly unwilling to fix just about anything. So that's been tough. It's changing a little bit now as we're entering into June of 2022. So these are things you want to consider. I definitely recommend hiring a home inspector. They do a great job. It's really, really important for buying, for most people, one of the greatest and most costly investments that you're ever going to take on in your lifetime. So I definitely recommend it. And I hope this was very valuable for you. And I always appreciate you watching. So thank you for watching. I am Dr. Ron Repasy with Realty One Group Paradise. Check out some of my other videos as well. There's a video I put out recently called the 5 Tips to Maximizing the Sale Price to Your Home. So check out some of my other videos. And I hope this answered some questions for you, gave you some background as to should I do a home inspection before I purchase my new home. Dr. Ron Repasy, your real estate doctor. And with that, many blessings. And this one's a wrap.